Hi everyone, and welcome to another episode of Exposing the Narcissist. Today's video will reveal what response the narcissist is hoping for after they have betrayed you, smeared you, and done all they can to destroy you, and what your response should ideally be. I will also be looking at some negative emotions that we have to deal with in order to manage what our response should be. So please stay with me until the end to fully understand my message. We already know narcissists love to provoke people to react to them. But even after breaking you and destroying you, they still want more. Because after a narcissist has hurt and betrayed you, their mission is not complete. They need to know that you are left scarred for life with negative emotions that will keep you back from ever fully recovering from their abuse. If the narcissist can dampen your spirit and make you dark and miserable like them, then and only then is their mission complete. The narcissist would prefer if you remain forever bitter or forever resentful towards them instead of truly moving on. Resentment tends to be the lingering emotion after narcissistic abuse. It is defined as bitter indignation at having been treated unfairly, or a feeling of anger or displeasure about someone or something unfair. And it doesn't matter who the narcissist is. As a result of their unfair treatment towards us, there is bound to be some resentment. But the only way we can get rid of this resentment is by recognizing or acknowledging that it exists. And the fastest way to know is to observe what feelings arise when you think or hear about the narcissist. If there is anger, disgust, bitterness, animosity, any such negative feelings, then there will be resentment. How we deal with this resentment is also very important. The first step is accepting that resentment is an issue. After that, for some people, it would be necessary for them to talk about their abuse, as that helps them release certain emotions. And sometimes, once you talk about something, it makes it easier to move on from it. So whether it is with a therapist, counselor, or someone you can trust, just be sure it is someone who understands narcissistic abuse or someone who is just compassionate enough to hear you out. The next thing we have to do is make a conscious decision to take action to improve our mental and emotional state of being by first getting rid of any emotional triggers. Apart from the narcissist being the biggest trigger of all, there may be other things that you see or hear that can really upset you. So being observant and recognizing what those things are and minimizing your exposure to them is very important. And a bigger emphasis or focus needs to be placed on those things or people that make you happy or bring you joy. This can also include going no contact or having very limited contact with the narcissist. It could mean just grey rocking the narcissist. Because when it comes to dealing with narcissists and your recovery from narcissistic abuse, the best response you can give to a narcissist is not a verbal response or even an emotional one. It is your silence and your recovery. When you stop reacting to the narcissist, when you are able to forgive and let go of all the negativity associated with the narcissist and focus on your healing and progress, this crushes the narcissist and the hopes they had to see you defeated and miserable. Let your time of silence give birth to a greater and better you by making your emotional health a priority. And here on this channel, there will always be an emphasis to focus on your emotional health, because your emotional state of being can make you or break you. This is why narcissists tend to focus on manipulating our emotions and making us unstable. For them, our emotions is the key to controlling us. For us, our silence and disengagement is the key to breaking that control. So let your response be one that doesn't feed their ego, but one that crushes it. Let your response be the one that gives them nothing. Your healing, your success, and your silence is the best revenge or the best response that you can give to a narcissist. As always, I hope you all found this beneficial. If you did, please don't forget to like and share this video. Also, do share your thoughts in the comment section below, and have a blessed week, everyone.